Hello everybody, my name is Teemah, and welcome back to the Archives for another episode of Master Archivist Minute. Today I'll be showcasing my favorite things from Bad Batch's episodes 7 and 8, tell the clone conspiracy and truth and consequences, respectively. And before we get started, please follow me here on YouTube and Twitch if you like these videos and want to see more Star Wars and sci-fi content. Let's begin. So to start, we got a great double feature mid-season, these two episodes dropping back-to-back at the same time. Make sure we're not left really with any cliffhangers this week. So, of course, we open up to some familiar scenes and people. Club 79, which did serve as a off-duty location for clones to relax, both during the Clone Wars and now during the time of the Empire. We meet some new faces, two clones named Cade and Slip, who talk about their role in the destruction of Kamino. And we also do meet familiar faces as well in the role of Senator Ryu Chuchi, who is now going before the Senate to speak for the clones, be the voice of the clones for the Senate here, pitching that instead of clones just being phased out as Rampart 1, they should be given a pension or some type of alternative role compared to being the army for him. Now, as we've seen in Kenobi, I'm not really sure how well that's going to pan out, but as a cool side note too, Ryu Chuchi is a Pantoran senator, another famous Pantoran that we've seen. Baron Papanoidea in episode 3, portrayed by the beloved creator George Lucas. One of my favorite parts of this episode was when the Senate is all arguing, and they basically turn and address the fact that Palpatine's not there, and Masamada does address the fact that Palpatine's not there, but I like he really underplays the role by just saying like, he trusts you guys can figure it out. I think it just kind of goes to show where they sit in terms of Palpatine's to-do list here, and I really think just underplays their role as a senator. Also, another great shout out goes to the Pantoran guard protecting Senator Chuchi throughout the episode. Of course, when trying to get rid of the clone assassin that's coming after everyone, he does of course die in line of duty there. But I think throughout the episode, he shows just his genuine kindness to Senator Chuchi, and I just think that makes him like a really cool side character throughout the episode. But unfortunately though, the clone assassin does take care of the guard. Ryu Chuchi is saved by a returning Captain Rex, who is able to apprehend the clone, which leads us into episode 8, where we open up to Captain Rex with what is dubbed Clone X in captive. Of course, this is a clone assassin who's had a CT number wiped. They were going to have him interrogated, but unfortunately he takes some type of electrocyanide pill, essentially, which does lead them to call in the Bad Batch to gather some evidence here on Rampart's involvement with the destruction of Kamino. They were able to procure the information, and that is used against Rampart in the Senate here. And that's, of course, when we get Palpatine, who shows up and, in a typical Palpatine fashion, turns against Rampart, getting him arrested and trial for his crimes against Kamino, but also using as a platform to get rid of the clones. Of course, in talking of clones leaving, of course, we did lose Echo this episode, who has left the Bad Batch now to go join Captain Rex in his saving of clones and helping the rebellion. Now, we don't see him in Rebels or any following media after this, so there's a bit of a gray area. I really hope Echo's going to be okay. He is one of my favorite clones in the Bad Batch, and well, I've lost him once, and quite frankly, I'm not willing to lose him again. So I hope, of course, nothing but the best for Echo, and hopefully we can see him back and maybe doing some more with the Bad Batch in the season. But that's pretty much all I have for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do enjoy the episode and want to see more of Master Archives Minute, just leave a like, and let me know down in the comments what your favorite parts of these episodes were. You can also catch me on Twitch and YouTube for more Star Wars and sci-fi content. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you next time. And may the Force be with you.